Hey everybody, this is Matt from BrushlessRCMotor.com. Wanted to go ahead and show you guys what my new project is. This is a stock brushed Duratrax Evader EXT2. Went ahead and picked this thing up the other day, and I'm going to go ahead and document the process of upgrading it to brushless. I do know that they have a brushless Evader out there now on the market, and it is a great truck, but I like to do the process of upgrading them myself because one, it's fun, and two, I can actually make mine have a lot more performance than their variety that comes off the shelf. So I'll show you what I've done so far, which is just a couple of quick things, and I'm getting prepped for the brushless install, which is going to be this weekend. So I'll have that video up here shortly. Um, One main thing you'll notice is the rear wheels. Noticed a lot of people have been having problems with the rear stock wheels flying apart when they actually go to a brushless system. So what I went ahead and did is I got some 12mm hex adapters, installed them on the rear wheels, and I'm able to mount different wheels on the back here. I actually picked up a set of Traxxas wheels. Had good luck with this type before. If you notice the front wheels, they don't include any foam in the tire. So the back wheels were the same. The wheels I got, a lot firmer, better traction, not going to have any problem with these. Okay. Next thing I did was I went ahead and took out the stock ESC, which is the Sprint brushed variety. Okay, nothing wrong with this. If you're going to leave the truck stock, it's fine. However, since I'm going brushless, I went ahead and decided to install one of my Mamba Max ESCs. This is not the Mamba Max Pro. This is actually the Mamba Max 1/10 scale. I've had this around for a few years and used it on a number of builds. It's never let me down, and I love the customization that you can do online with it. Just plug it in your computer, plug it in the ESC, upload the little disc they give you, and you can do everything from throttle curve to power, motor timing, brake curve, really whatever you want to do. These things are great. Also, a plus on these is they will run a brushed motor as well. So what I did was I went ahead, took out their stock ESC, and I put in the Castle Mamba Max, and I'm using that right now until my brushless motor arrives tomorrow, and until I can actually beef up the tranny and everything else. Other thing you'll note that I did was I went ahead and added some tie wraps right now to the stock shocks because they didn't come with any spacers, and I didn't like the actual ride that I was getting to begin with. I'm on some hard pavement out here. I wanted the stocks to be a little tighter, so I went ahead and just added a tie wrap to each of them now until I can get my aftermarket shocks in. Okay, on the actual truck itself, that's pretty much all I've done so far, except for I've removed the foam block that comes standard, and this way I can go ahead and fit a 7-cell stick pack in. It actually will slide all the way back, and I'm going to be actually testing on the nickel metal hydride packs to begin with. Then I'm going to switch over to LiPo once I get the opportunity and document everything between now and then. Going to go ahead and show you a few hop-ups I've got in that I'm going to go ahead and do the install in here shortly. First one I've got is a actual brushless Duratrax Evader assembled differential. This has got metal gears in it. It's a lot beefier than the stock brushed variety. So I picked this up, going to slap that in tonight. And see here, what else we got? We've also got a top shaft gear. This is where your spur gear goes on to the transmission. So I'm going to go ahead and upgrade that. It's actually metal. It'd be a big plus. Also have the idler gear and the metal shaft for inside of the transmission. And I'll go ahead and put these together too. Tranny's kind of a weak spot with the brushed trucks, so upgrading this. Another quick upgrade I'm doing is the slipper clutch. The stock slipper clutch is fine, but it's only got one pad. So I went ahead and grabbed the dual slipper plate and dual slipper pads from the brushless parts section. Picked up those, going to put those in, and this basically protects the truck in case you do any hard landings, extreme takeoffs. They kind of protect the gears and, keep your transmission in one piece a little longer. Okay, other thing I've done is I've grabbed a hold of a set of a CV shaft for the Evader. The stock truck comes with dog bones, and although they work fine, usually they have drive cups down here where my thumb is, and there's a little spring inside of those that keeps the dog bones in place. If you land extremely hard off of a jump, these things have been known to flex, and the little spring pops out, and if you don't have extras, you can't find the pieces, you're kind of in a jam at that point. Heard some guys out there can use the springs from a ballpoint pen. So if you run into this and you can't find the springs, go ahead and grab a ballpoint pen and you should be able to use those springs in a pinch. I would like to avoid that myself, so I'm going to go ahead and swap those out as well with the CV shafts. Well, pretty much that's it tonight. I've got the Tack-On 390/30 kV rated motor coming in tomorrow. So once I get all the parts in, I'm going to go ahead and upgrade those. The last key point I've got is I need some bumpers for this truck. So what I did was I went ahead and checked out the T-Bone Racing bumpers, tboneracing.com, and they actually have a good set of bumpers for these. Thrasher variety. My 10-year-old son will be driving this truck with me, so instead of a racing bumper, I'm going to put a thrashing bumper on there just in case he drives into something or in case I mess up, and I do. They also have a great wheelie bar called a T-bar that'll go on the back of this, and basically it mounts to the back, nice little bumper, and we'll have two wheels out to the side. As soon as I get those in, I will go ahead and document those as well and show you what they do. They're great because if you don't have the wheelie bar on these, with a brushless system, you're going to spend more time on the roof than you will with the wheels down. Well, that's it for now, guys. I'll go ahead and stop the video, and I will pick up again here shortly. Thanks. Bye.